Chelsea School at the University of Brighton is dedicated to training the PE and dance teachers of the future. Fiona Smith is a woman on a mission to spread the word that it's okay for blokes of all ages to dance.
For me, it seems a very bizarre situation to have half of the teaching population that don't teach an activity. You wouldn't find that in any other subject area. So I'm keen to promote that. I have a particular interest in teaching boys dance. There's something very magical about that combination of what are typical masculine traits: strength, agility, power.
Her group of hand-picked second years stage dance performances at local schools to inspire young teenagers.
Nowadays it's different. Nowadays the way the new curriculum especially is going to come out, if you've got a good PE department, if you've got good teachers, they will bring in and make the whole curriculum broader for all the pupils. So you're going to get boys doing dance, you're going to get girls doing football. It's a big new thing, the new curriculum, and it's going to be fantastic, especially for us as trainee teachers.
My name's Alex Stokoe. I'm studying at Brighton University. I'm in my first year of the PE with QTS course. I'm a rugby player, so dancing and coordination aren't my strong points. But beforehand, I did have sort of a feminine perception about dance. I was quite excited, but because I've never done it before, a little bit cautious. But as I said, I'm willing to give most things a try, so I just throw myself out there.
My name is Mark Powell. I'm currently on QTS PE course, Year 1, Brighton University. In advance, I thought I'd not like it because of previous feelings about it. I don't think I'm very good at it, so for that reason I wouldn't enjoy it. But maybe I need to do it more to then maybe get a different approach to it and different attitude towards it. Have you never done it before?
Nah, not at all, mate.
First time for everything?
Alex and Mark are foxtrotting out of their comfort zone down the corridor of uncertainty. Enter stage left. This troupe of sporty spices have swapped the rugby pitch for the dance studio to play their part in Fiona's mission.
Today is very much about actually physically getting you moving and experiencing what it's like to take part in a dance class. I'm aware for most of you this is your first dance class since you came to the university, and probably for some of you it's your first dance class ever. Okay, so it's shoulders, round and down, full range of movement, elbows, round and down.
Everyone has to study 2 modules of dance during their course. Alex and Mark are a couple of red-blooded rugby players still not at all sure if they want to find their inner sugar plum fairy.
Out, all the way reverse, reverse, back to where you came from. I think in terms of reducing their anxiety, it's very much about getting them going very quickly. I think a lot of the time they think it's going to be something very different than it is. So, for example, within the first lecture, we're up and moving within 5 minutes. And up, swap and go, looking good. Up, swap and go, good coordination. Up, swap and go, and up, swap. Good, you've picked that up well.
For many teenage boys, dance is great for self-esteem with its non-verbal physical expression. And to teach them, you need strong role models.
I think it's quite important to have a male figure doing dance. I mean, if you have a male teacher teaching you dance, then you're obviously not going to perceive it to be a woman sort of thing. I mean, especially me and Mark are both quite big guys. So for us to do dance in front of kids is to show them that it's not a feminine thing. Usually you have like a female dance instructor, and I just think that would be a good message to get across to younger children.
They go from being quite anonymous to somebody that has an amazing identity. And I think that's the same in our students as it is with the children in school. I'm just going to teach you 4 tiny little nuggets of movement. 4 contrasting ones, 2 that you're going to do on your own and 2 that you're going to do with another person. First movement, ready, and spin, splat, curl onto the side. Stretch your top leg out, check that leg is nice and straight.
Great feet. Let's cross one leg, keep the straight leg, cross one foot over. So in like a deep lunge. Put one hand behind your back. Good. Bend both feet in. Stand up and look at the ceiling. Brilliant. You're picking up very quickly. Excellent.
Alex looks like he was born to boogie, but it's slightly less of a cakewalk for Mark. His rugby feet don't have much rhythm.
There you go. There you go. That's all right. That's a good first try.
I see lots of very raw, untapped talent, and it seems a great shame. You see many of our students that come in, the males, they're physically very, very able, but they have an area of their physicality that is completely dormant. I love seeing that raw potential and, you know, how that kind of blossoms given the right situation.
And you need one of these.
Our troupe are going to build up the movements to create a theme, the first principle of choreography.
What you've got in front of you is a whole series of pictures about brothers. How would you describe the relationship you have with your brother?
How long have you got?
Your little starting position should make some sort of statement. So that immediately tells me something about the relationship between them.
Compared with rugby, dance has a completely different rule book for making physical contact. It's soon clear dance is not all pirouettes and first positions. The theme of brothers will require not just strength, but subtle interpretation. There's meaning behind the fancy footwork.
What I'm really interested in is what does it tell me about the relationship? Is the message about the relationship between these brothers coming across clearly if I was in the audience?
We reverse it.
Let's see if we can.
You on your back, and then go back down into the thing, and then. So
We could reverse it.
Oh, that's a very sophisticated choreographic device. If you can do it in reverse.
Well, we haven't used the spinning thing because I can't spin.
Well, you could just drop if you don't want to.
I can't spin, can I?
Jump round if you want to, instead of spin round.
Okay. Let's practice that.
Yeah.
What you just said. See
Yeah.
how that works.
Okay.
First. I would try to encourage boys by getting the message across that it's also a male thing to do, and it's okay for them to, you know, prance around on the floor. It's okay to do that, and it's not a girly thing all the time. So if I get that message across, then I think that'll be okay.
It is a risk for males to teach dance, for boys to take part in dance. If you can tackle the teacher training, if you can get the next generation of teachers to have a very positive attitude about it, to present as a role model that can work across the curriculum, if you tackle that, you can obviously make quite an influence.
The guys are ready to perform their pas de deux. Can two become one? Rugby players hurl each other around with brute force and aggression. In contrast, dance calls for strength and delicacy. Not exactly dirty dancing. Patrick Swayze needn't worry about his reputation just yet.
So you've now experienced a dance class, and you've got a sense of what perhaps a typical dance class here at the university might be like. What are the physical demands that you were asked, were placed on you?
You need to be able to get in positions quite quickly, and have the flexibility to be able to get in those positions. It's quite demanding.
What sorts of decisions you had to make as a choreographer when you were making up your short duets?
Well, we had to have lots of contact, and I was due to the two brothers being so close.
Okay.
So we had to have a lot of contact within our dance movements.
Good communication and how to link it together in a partnership.
Right. Good. I think we're finished there for today, though. Thank you. Well done, everybody.
They seemed to rise to the occasion. Nobody sort of stopped. Nobody said, I'm not doing it. I saw quite a lot of smiling. I think they had a good experience of what a dance lesson is all about.
Out. In. Out.
Alex and Mark will need to raise their game to reach the level of Fiona's second-year group of lean, mean dancing machines.
I actually did dance when I was in secondary school. Started when I at year 7 to year 9 and stopped doing it only because of just how I was perceived, I feel. I only stopped it because I thought it wasn't a manly thing to do, and then I didn't take it up again until I got to university.
With boys, if you're playing hockey, rugby, football, it's very, very competitive. Winner takes all, coming second is nothing. It's like that is always put forward. But with dance, everyone's equal. You're always mixing with other people, and it gives you a chance to work with females as well, if you're male, because everyone mixes in together.
I think dance fits in really well because it provides a balance. You're not just doing games, you're doing, you need a varied number of activities, and dance is one that offers something that a lot of others don't. So it's got a good place in the curriculum, I think.
I thought it was really good. Yeah, very good. Hopefully, I'll get to that standard.
I thought it was excellent. I've never really seen a dance routine before, especially by a university group, and they're only a year ahead of us, or nearly 2 years ahead. So I thought it was excellent, and they performed it really well, and they looked very confident. And if I can get up to that standard anywhere, I'll be happy.
How do you feel about that lesson, mate?
Yeah, it's good, mate. Enjoyed the dance today.
It's all right. It's a new experience.
Alex and Mark may have looked good on the dance floor, but for the time being they feel more at home on the sports pitch.
I did sport because it's just like it's a physical challenge for me. But now I've been doing dance, I felt quite tired afterwards anyway, and that's another different way of challenging myself and getting better at something.
At the moment, I'm still apprehensive about taking dance later on when I'm qualified, but it's part of being a teacher, so I'll do it the best I can.